Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is your trainer from the Electronic Service Division of the Acrosami County Library. Today I'm going to talk about tables. When you enter data into a spreadsheet, like this example, you see the data here and you can just loosely use the term, I have a table here. But your data spreadsheet is not necessarily a table. You must apply the table format to your data. So when you apply a table format, when you treat your data as a table, you can filter your data at any time using the drop-down arrows in the header cells as long as your data is arranged in columns with descriptive column heading, just like we have it here. So in this raw data, I have order, date, region, wrap, so on and so forth in the header row. But if I wanted to filter, I showed you in my previous episodes how to filter a data. Since you are dealing with the data, you are going to go to data and you filter the table. Instead of doing that, if you change your data if you apply the table format to your data, the table filtering will come automatically for you. So if you wanted to format your data as a table, you click anywhere on your worksheet, and from the Home tab, okay, from the Home tab, you can click Format as Table command. This is the one. I'm going to click the drop-down arrow, and then you can use any command, any design you wanted from here. So let's say I wanted to use this design, so I'm going to click on that. By doing so, Excel is going to verify, is this all the data you have? If you scroll down the data, it will stop at row number 44, exactly where my last data row is. So not only that, Excel also verifies, hey, my table also have headers. You do want to have a headers like this I'm arranging here. So make sure you check that my table has headers, and you just agree with whatever Excel is giving you the data range, and you're going to click on OK on that. By doing so, your table format you choose will apply, and you have yourself a filtering function automatically come for you. So let's say I wanted to see everybody from the region, East region. I can click on the region filtering button over there, the drop-down list. I can uncheck the select all. I can choose East, and I can click on OK on that. Let's say you only wanted to see all the people who make the full payment from the same region. You go to your payment, and you are to deselect the select all and just select the full payment, click on OK. So having the table format will let you do the filtering automatically without needing to go to data and filter. Not only that, it gives you the table format that you apply when you are formatting the table. Now, when you apply a table format to your data, the generic name is given. So let me unfilter these. So I am going to unfilter from here, and I'm going to unfilter from here. So your table has now a generic name called Table 1. I can find that out by clicking the name box arrow right there. If I click on the Table 1, the whole table is being shown here. This is my table range. One other thing that you could do is, let's say you wanted to have another column that you did not include in the original. So let's say I wanted to include another column in cell number, cell number I1. So I'm going to select cell number H1. I'm going to hit Tab key to go to the next one. It will not go to the next one. The reason being, as far as the table range concerned, That was the column H is the last column. Unless you wanted to click in cell number I1 and you were going to start typing in, let's say I'm going to say the markup. This is the markup percentage I wanted to do. I'm going to click on a markup, and when you hit enter, now you see your table range has expanded to include that. And then you can do anything, you can type in anything you want, or you can type in any calculation you want. Let's say my markup is going to be the 10% of this total. So I'm going to include the formula in here, 10% of this cell number G2. I'm going to select the cell number I2 where I want to see the result. I'm going to start with the equal sign. Then I'm going to select and click cell number G2. So whenever I click cell number G2, I am not seeing the word cell number G2. I am seeing the location pointer. It is telling me this is coming from the total column. Now I am to type in the asterisk for the multiplication, and I'm going to do 10%, meaning I'm going to multiply by 1.1, 1 being 100%, and 10% more is 1.1. So I'm going to do 1.1. By doing so, I'm going to have the 10% markup on the top of the total. So I'm going to hit enter. By doing so, I get the result of not only in the little cell, but also the remaining of the cell. I got it. That is the benefit of having a table format applied to that. One last thing I want to talk about is I showed you how to insert a new column. Just simply type in the column at the end of the last column in the table, hitting the enter, table range expanded. Similarly, if you wanted to add a new row, so you are going to select the last cell in that row. If you hit the tab key, it will go to the next row, and then you can start typing 12, 31, 14, whatever you want to type in, then you can go on with your data. So table is going to be expanded if you keep hitting the tab key for the next row and the next row. Make sure you select the last cell. Hitting the tab will include that row in that table range. That is all for now for the table. And again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next segment.